Welcome to Bill's Dessert Island Discs. Isolated together with cake. And
Which one's yours?
I think mine's the one that's been drunk out of more. And wine.
Cheers.
Cheers. Very brightly coloured. We thought it would look good on the... Yeah, exactly. So it'll probably chime 8 o'clock as we're starting our first number, which, as with all the songs on here, has been chosen by Bill to entertain you all together. And we're going to start with a song from Ireland for Bill himself and his father's side of the family. And this is kind of... Well, this is very Irish.
We're technically starting a bit early then, aren't we?
Yeah, it hasn't chimed yet. That's all right.
Oh well.
It's a bit slow. It's a very old clock. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. It's I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when ye come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear the soft tread above me, and all my grief shall more sweeter be, for you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. It did chime. I don't know if it chimed 8. It's chiming the wrong numbers, although it shows the right time. I've been doing that for a while. Very disconcerting when you're sort of, it's early in the morning, you're not sure what time it is, and then you hear it and you count the chimes and you go, really? Really?
It died 5, I think, didn't it?
Did it?
And I was concentrating on playing.
I couldn't count while
Fantastic.
singing words.
Fred Weatherly arrangement. So, I'm going to need a different instrument.
Yes.
Where is it?
What
Oh,
are you
it's over
looking
there.
for? Ah, the harp, the harp.
Well, this is the most Welsh thing I've got, I think.
Yes, this is for
Not
Bill's.
Welsh at all.
This is for Bill's mother's side of the family, and it is a famous Welsh hymn, and also beloved of rugby fans. And I thought that we're just going to do 2 of the verses, and I thought I'd hold them up so that you could sing along. I don't know whether
really
that's
nice.
don't know whether that's visible or not. We'll see. We'll see when we. If it isn't, well, the thought was there. Guide me, O thou great Redeemer, or bread of heaven, as it's often known. There we are.
I'm sure it's been played on the auto harp before. But it's probably played on the manual harp as well.
Yes, most certainly. Guide me, O thou great Redeemer, pilgrim through this barren land. I am weak, but thou art mighty. Hold me with thy powerful hand. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Feed me till I want no more. Open now the crystal fountain, whence the healing stream doth flow. Let the fire and cloudy pillar lead me all my journey through. Strong deliverer, be thou still my strength and shield. Be thou still my strength and shield.
That did sound a bit to me, a bit like, you know, the Victorian churches, you know, as the remote congregations where they might not have had an
Yes,
organ.
they didn't have an
and things,
organ.
you know.
So they had to have something. So,
Thank you very much for your services.
well, yes, the auto harp.
I
Off
mean, we
we
could
go.
put it round here somewhere, but
Well,
put it off stage.
off stage, in the wings.
Okay.
In the wings. Now enjoy your cake. We've got today.
Cheers.
We have poppy seed and lemon drizzle, which is made by my lovely husband.
Yes, he did make that.
And I'm gonna wait until the very appropriate song. But I hope you all are eating your cakes, bonbons, drinking wine, tea, coffee, what have you, all together.
You
all
could just be
together.
eating your dinner if you wanted.
Mm.
As long as you have a dessert.
Nobody can see. That's the thing. Now, Bill's Irish ancestors came to Ireland apparently from Scotland. And, well, any excuse to do a Robbie Burns song. And actually, the one that he has chosen, my mother used to sing, but I have never sung it. So, and I used to absolutely love it. It was probably my favorite thing that she did. Other than some of the opera arias she did, which I don't do because I'm not a soprano and she was a soprano. Anyway, that's by the by. This is I Fond Kiss and Then We Sever. It's a gorgeous piece. I fond kiss and then we sever. I farewell and then forever. Deep in heart-wrung tears I'll pledge thee. Very sad. Nothing like puncturing that
Sorry, I was
mood.
I was smiling. But...
That's all right. That's all right. There's a there's a wonderful anecdote of the great Matilda Marchesi, who was one of the most famous operatic pedagogues, and Marjorie Kennedy Fraser went and sang for her, and she sang a very sad Scottish song, a love song, very sad, and no doubt very sadly. And Marchesi said, "Is that how you take love in Scotland? So even if it's sad, you're supposed to have joy in it." Apparently. Right, now we're on to a down or up or there.
Down's fine if you. Or you think that'd be better for the camera?
For people to see what you're playing here. This piece has been requested for friends from everywhere, however distant. So it's a bit exotic, this piece.
Well, the best. I actually did have a balalaika for a while, but well, it's a very interesting instrument, and it's great to play in ensembles, but by itself it's quite high. There are many people who play solo unaccompanied balalaika. I am one of them, but in its place I've got the banjolin here today, which is I suppose it's it's like an American sounding balalaika, if you like.
I think it sounds pretty balalaika-like to most of us.
So let's play that very well-known Russian folk song. Shame that that wasn't in tune. Anyway, carry on.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't know what.
Well, it was a small detail. Now where are we going?
That is a banjo and a violin combined.
That's why
the most extraordinary instrument.
That's why the headstocks looks like kind
Look
of
at
violin-y.
it. That is a violin up to there, and then that becomes a banjo. It is a Frankenstein's monster. It's very interesting.
All right.
Now, this is a very appropriate song. It's called "If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Have Baked a Cake." So you're supposed to eat your cake, have your cake and eat it, have your privacy and your concert. I could see this catching on. You got all the benefits of having a concert with and even more benefits because you get to choose everything that you want and dedicate it to people, but you get to stay in your
Great.
privacy of your own home. You could be wearing nothing. It could be a thing. Naked concerts, except for the people performing. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't. Trust me. I don't know. I don't know, actually. Anyway. Right. We're going to do If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Have Baked a Cake. How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd you do? It's from 1950. MCML. And we do a little bit of
How's my
something
drum
funny.
doing?
Oh, yes.
Good.
He's got this
Very
marvellous drum that he's made.
No, so it sounds ready for dancing. And you got
Yes.
that, and I got that. So I'll
What
bet-
could go
I
wrong?
think I'll actually eat the cake after I need it.
Good.
After Kalinka.
I think so.
Right. Which is, what is it, a snowberry? Yeah, I think it is. You can't get those in
Search
in
me.
Tesco.
If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake.
Cake.
Baked a cake.
Cake.
Baked a cake.
Cake.
If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd you do? Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band.
Band.
Grandest band.
Band.
In the land. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band. And spread the welcome mat for you. Well, I don't know where you came from, because I don't know where you've been. But it really doesn't matter. Grab a chair and fill your bladder and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake.
Cake.
Baked a cake.
Cake.
Goodness sake, if I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd you do? Well, I don't know where you came from, 'cause I don't know where you've been. But it really doesn't matter. Grab a chair and fill your bladder and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake.
Cake.
Fried a steak.
Cake.
Baked a cake.
Cake.
If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do? 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 How'd you do?
How'd you do? How'd you do? How'd you do?
I need practice on this thing, but it gives a craziness, let's say.
I like
A
that.
craziness.
Right.
Here's time for cake. Cake and tea. Have cake and tea.
Where is it? Is this mine?
Yes, yeah.
So what is it?
It is lemon drizzle and poppy seed. And we didn't want any poppy
amazing.
seed just sitting around being eaten by the mice, so we just threw all the poppy seed. I say we. It was Paul. Paul likes
Patricia
to...
means her pet mice that she deliberately feeds poppy seeds to. Not wild mice that visit the kitchen.
Wild mice that visit the kitchen. I trap them humanely and let them out at the compost, where the cats stare all day. Probably for that reason.
It's quite nice.
Lots of butter in there, I tell you. I saw it go in. There was lots.
Can't identify what cuisine it comes from.
Oh yeah, which book did he get it from?
It tastes kind of Jewish.
Well, that's all the poppy seeds. Eastern European generally. Now, the second half of the concert, they are just basically songs that Bill likes. They're not particularly dedicated to any particular person. They are simply his songs that he likes and enjoys. And where's the set list? It's gone. Walkabout.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice cake. Ooh. That's the trouble. I don't know if anybody out there is thinking of sort of, where did I put the darn thing? Whoa. Oh, it must be here. Under Kalinka, I'm sure. Yes, it is.
Right.
There it is.
Right, okay, good. So, do you want that on that side?
Whatever. Very good. Okay, so of these remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs, I have never
very
done
talented.
before. I have never done 2 of them before. And this is one of them. It's called If I Needed You. And I know. And it's from the 60s, I think. Or 70s? I'm from the 70s.
Well, this guitar's from the 1910s, but, you know, who's counting?
That's right.
Here we go.
Who's counting? I ain't. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Well, the night's forlorn, and the morning's born, and the morning shines with the lights of love. And you will miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? And if you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Only 3 chords, and what a lovely song.
Well done. Sometimes you can be effective.
Are you good?
Now, for anybody who's seen our previous videos, of which there are tens and tens and tens
Yes, and
on Patricia's
CDs.
YouTube channel, yeah,
And do subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're so inclined.
oh yeah, if you've never visited before,
Please
Lay the music
subscribe.
out.
Makes a difference.
well, yeah, for those who have, you will notice that this instrument's tuned differently. No, I'm joking.
Nobody will notice that, but it's very major what he has done with
Yeah.
this instrument.
I've
This
made
is a
it.
serious
I
piece
made it
of
a fifth
interesting
lower,
thing.
so it's a mandocello now, and it sounds a lot
You
more
strung it with different
kind of
strings,
exotic
thicker strings.
exotic, and it's better for a duet, basically.
It's
isn't it?
very interesting. For me, practically, as
Definitely.
somebody who's not, you know, a plucked string instrument player, I would say that the big difference between the way it was when it was a bouzouki and the way that he's strung it now with these different strings and different tuning is that now it has more low notes.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the major difference
Do
I
you
hear.
need this up for the duration of the
No,
song?
we actually
Put it on
don't.
the
So
floor
I'm going
then,
to
or-
put it by the cake. Put it by the cake.
It's a good
cake,
place
cake,
for
cake,
it.
cake, cake.
Here we go.
Boy, if anybody doesn't have cake, they'll be feeling badly now. They're going, where's the cake?
Well, they'll just have to watch it again when they've got
Or
some.
chocolate. Or anything.
Don't say that. You're making me want chocolate.
No, you don't.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, shall I say what it is? This is another request from Bill. It's from a fella who's from Canada, like me. Different part of Canada. And believe it or not, it's another one I've never sung. I shouldn't tell you this. You'll be looking for faults.
Well, just read the music. Try and make something.
I'm not saying I'm going to do any. I'm saying people will look for some. Dance me to your beauty with a burning violin. Dance me through the panic till I'm gathered safely in. Lift me like an olive branch and be my homeward dove. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. Let me see your beauty when the witnesses are gone. Let me feel you moving like they do in Babylon. Show slowly what I only know the limits of. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the wedding. Dance me young and on. Dance me very tenderly and dance me very long. We're both of us beneath our love. We're both of us above. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. to the end I'll put these behind my back because they make so much noise. That's what I do. Sometimes, if I'm singing and playing them at the same time,
That'll be loud. Right, so where is the
They'll be
set
loud.
list again?
set list is now over
Oh,
with the
come on,
cake.
come on.
Here it is. Some enchanted evening. Perhaps this is opposite because maybe it's an enchanted evening for you. I hope so. That would be very nice.
Oh.
I'd like that if this were
Some cakey evening.
an enchanted evening. Although I don't know, it talks about a stranger as across a crowded room. There aren't very many crowded rooms right now. At least they're not supposed to be any. Now this is now. There we go.
All right. Here
Something
we go.
like
then.
that.
Just want to do.
This here is a keyboard. Not a real piano.
Just checking that it was some real
If
piano.
I didn't rent, if I owned a house, I'd certainly have a real piano.
Here we go.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somehow you'll see him again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear him laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of his laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel him call you across a there we are. So Enchanted Evening.
Last time I played it with strings and electric guitar, which I
Yes.
was actually playing at the same time. Because often people go,
It was.
A lot of those instruments, but you can't play them at the same time.
That's
and I
a
was
challenge.
physically playing them at the same time.
That's a challenge to Matt. He loves a challenge.
all right.
That's
So-
interesting because 2 different people have requested that in the last 2 weeks.
Yes, yeah. That's
2
true.
different people. Nobody's ever asked for it before, ever.
Well-
In fact, I've never sung it before. So
Time
there
for
we
some
are.
poppy seed cake.
Poppy seed cake, very good stuff. Poppy seed is nutritional. It's good for you. Mm. Now, I've attempted to play castanets and melodica. Now I'm going to play coconut. This coconut is a very hard substance to saw through. Let me tell you, I tried many, many different things to get through here. Finally, I had to have recourse to my 89-year-old neighbor, Harry, who's lived in that house since 1938. It's amazing. And he used a hacksaw and his bare hands, no clamps, nothing, just on his table, and he did it. And it is, the reason it makes that noise is because it is such a hard substance. It's incredible. Anyway,
I'm actually going to use this cajon now as a foot drum.
there you are. Excellent.
Here we go then.
This is Cool Water, request of Bill's, as all of these are. Bill invites you to enjoy Cool Water and sing along. Cool Water.
Gotcha.
All day I faced a barren waste without the taste of water. Cool water.
Water.
Old Dan and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water.
Water.
Cool, clear water.
Water.
Keep
Water.
on moving, Dan. Don't you
Water.
listen to him, Dan. He's a
Water.
devil man, and he spreads a
Water.
burning sand with water.
Water.
Dan, can't you see that big
Water.
green tree where the water's running free and it's
Water.
waiting there for me and you? The nights are cool and I'm a fool. He strikes a pool of water. Cool water.
Water.
But with the dawn I'll wake and yawn and carry on. Water.
Water.
Cool, clear water.
Water.
Keep
Water.
on moving, Dan. Don't you
Water.
listen to him, Dan. He's a devil water man, and he spreads a
Water.
burning sand with water.
Water. Water.
Dan, can't you see that big green tree where the water's running free and it's waiting there for me and you?
Cool, clear water. Cool, clear water.
That was also a request of Bill's, is to play the coconuts, but he didn't say anything about what Matt played. So Matt picked up a ukulele, and there he is. Lovely. We are now going to do I Dreamt, I Dwelt in Marble
We've
Halls.
had a lot of this key
Our
today, but
penultimate piece. Oh, really? Do you want to do? You could do it in another key
no, it's
if
fine.
you would like.
I'll deal with it.
Did I start in on the right key there, the last one, or did I start in on something completely different?
What do you mean?
It was a very interesting ukulele intro, and I was sort of, So I just came in.
Well, you started with your voice, which is good.
Well, that's the basic
we go.
requirement of a singer. We don't
Ready?
need any of these hiding any
Just
of
bring
us.
it down.
I'll bring it
There
down. I dreamt I dwelt in marble halls. pledged their faith to me, and I dreamt that one overt noble host came forth my hand to claim. But I also dreamt that charmed me most, that you loved me still the same, that you loved me still the same, that you loved me still the same. That's with the zither banjo. That was nice to
Which
hear.
is very parlour and very 18. What year is that song from?
Ooh, 1840s, 1849, I think, something like that.
Well, was this a very popular song
By
in the
Michael
1890s?
Balfe, who was born in Dublin. So there's another Irish connection.
Okay, one more little wine.
The words were written by William Bunn, I think. His name is. He was the director of Drury Lane. He was known as Hot Cross Bunn. Jenny Lind called him Hot Cross Bunn because he often got hot and cross. I like that. Bun with 2 N's.
Cheers,
now,
everybody.
Cheers. Ooh, yes. This one is called We'll Meet Again. It's been in the news a lot lately. Oh. So we're going to do it.
Here we go.
It's a note of hope. We'll meet again.
Hopefully
Maybe
you
we
know the
will.
words.
And you can meet again right away because that last one is on one of my CDs, and those CDs are available.
That's true.
There are several CDs you can choose from.
You can put that in the link.
Put that in the link, yes.
Link in the description below.
1939's We'll Meet Again. Sorry about that. Yes, I wondered what you were saying there. That was weird. I was thrown by that sound of that 1940s organ. It was really interesting.
Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Let's pretend that didn't happen. This is live. As you can see with that clock. Let's say goodbye with a smile, dear, just for a while, dear, we must part. Don't let the parting upset you, I'll not forget you, sweetheart. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. And thank you, Bill.
Thank you.